How's it, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Human Golf Show here at the Els Club. We're here at Truefit Golf, and we're going to do another club review, and it's going to be our first iron review, funny enough. What I have here today is the new Cobra Forged Tec, really popular club, beautiful club, definitely a distance club, very forgiving, and it's been quite popular here at Truefit Golf over the last couple of years. So super excited to give this a hit today and give it an honest review. Visually, they've done a really good improvement. If I look at it right now, it's a lot more cleaner. So this is the normal head. You get it in the X as well, which is a lot more forgiving, a little bit more bigger. Center of gravity is a little lower to get the ball up in the air, and the X is stronger lofted. Looks really good and clean. In the past, the Forged Tec was very bulky. A couple of years ago, they only had one model, and they went to the normal Forged Tec, which is a lot slimmer. There's a new improved microsphere foaming inside this head, which allows better sound. I know in the past, in the original Forged Tec, it was a little clicky. Yes, it was a distance club, hollow body, similar to the P790. So I'm excited to have a look at that today. And they've got an improved hollow construction, which is there for better ball speed. So super excited to give this a go. And like I said, when I put this down, it almost looks like an MB, to be honest. Really sleek, slim design. If I put this down, it does not look like a Forged Tec based off history and past. So this is really exciting to hit today. I don't have the X yet. To be honest, so we're just going to do the normal Forged Tec today. And nice thing is, it's got my shafts in. So Modus 105X. So I've gone lighter and tighter. So we're going to give this a first hit. We are using premium Pro V balls. Nothing changes from previous episodes. And yeah, like I said, first iron review. Cobra feel privileged. So we're going to give this a go, and let's have a look at the numbers. Okay, club head speed is up. Have a look at that. 179.8 carry, 180 carry. That is super long for me for a 7-iron, I'm not gonna lie. Spinners are on the low side, but this is a distance club, hollow body design. So generally a lot of the hollow body designs have lower spin. That's what the design is there for. Ball speed's really good, 123.3. It's rolling a long way. But all in all, really good. 144 smash. I think that's better than PGA Tour average. Straight out of the bat, 180 carry, I'll take that all day. So yeah, let's give it a go. I don't even know if I'm gonna beat that, to be honest. Okay, that will be interesting to see. That was a mishit. Caught it on the heavy side. Club head speed was exactly the same. So let's have a look at that on the carry point. 174. So 5 meters difference between a really good hit and a mishit. I hit that on the heel, caught it heavy. Ball speed, I think, was 2 mile/hour difference, and the smash is at 141, which is really good. I mean, if you're looking for, I would say, a clean-looking golf club, I know there's a lot of customers out there that I have that don't want to sacrifice on forgiveness in the head. They like looking at clean stuff, but then you're sacrificing performance a lot of the time. So I think with this club, you're not really going to sacrifice performance, because it's a lot of design in the head. And I mean, that's a very good example. 174 carry to 179 point something, almost 180. So 5-6 meter difference between a good hit and a bad hit. That was a poor swing. That was all me. That wasn't the club. That was a good hit. My little stock shot, 179 carry. Really good numbers. I'm well impressed. Smash 143, take that all day. On a good day with my irons, I might get it to 180 carry. I normally use a 175 number. My lofts on my irons are also jacked up a little bit. They're more on the modern side rather than the traditional loft side. I would say this is probably going 4 or 5 meters further than my set. I do find in the review, club head speed does move up a little bit, and I try extra hard. I don't think I'll try this hard on the golf course. If you get what I'm saying here, it's a whole wide open range on the golf course. I'll probably get it down to like 84. I can't hit that better. 88, going back to my tour numbers almost. 185 carry. I mean, if I had to think, that would be a big 6-iron for me in my bag. Spin is low. We've chatted about the spin rates. This club is designed to spin low. So for a lot of people that have spin issues, this head or the X head is definitely going to drop your spin rate automatically. 125 ball speed, 142 smash. Club head speed went up, so smash factor due to ball speed is at the 142 mark. So I'll take that all day. 185 carry. Guys, I have the older Forge Tec. So I've got the older version of this. This is going to be the new replacement that's launching soon. And if I put them together and have a look at them, you can see it's slightly smaller on the sole, on the newer one. A lot more cleaner look. Does look a little longer, if anything. But I think the major thing is when I put it down, I can see this one looks a lot more chunkier and bulky compared to the new one. Visually, I like the new one versus the old one. And already this one was a massive improvement compared to the previous one. So I'm going to give this a go. I think it's crucial to do this. I'm going to specifically concentrate on feel, sound, and a bit of performance at the same time. Let's give this older Forge Tec a hit and see what we come up with. 183, similar numbers. Ball speed's relatively good as well, but it doesn't feel like the new one. This one is really good, but it does have that clickiness to it. And obviously when I put it down, it just looks a little bulky compared to the new one. So aesthetically, there is a little difference for me. There's that click. I'm sure you can hear it. The other new head did not have that sound to this. They're 179, but from that sound, I'm sure you'll be able to hear it in that video. It's got more of a click to it, where that one feels like a full forged, not a hollow body design head. And that's what we chatted about earlier. So I think this is a really, really cool test to do, because the positive thing is that the club's gotten better, which is exciting. I can't say for this Forge Tec, but definitely the previous Forge Tec, I had a lot of people talking about the flyers, where they hit it an extra 15, 20 meters further out of nowhere. I honestly think that they have made a massive improvement on the previous, or the new model versus the previous model. You can hear it just sounds a little clunky. You know, at that low of the face, club head speed's gone up again, which it's going to. There we go, 179 again. I mean, from a ball speed perspective, it's relatively the same, which I would expect, but the sound and visual aspect on the new Forge Tec is completely different to the old one. And I think this is really a cool test to do. So you're comparing apples to apples, you know, old versus new. And I think that's a really good test to do. There was the miss, which is a good thing I've missed, because I want to see what that does. There again, very similar to the previous new Forge Tec, 4 or 5 meters difference in distance, but that clicky sound is the big change. And obviously the look, the aesthetics look on the new head is completely different for me. And I think well done to Cobra. The Forge Tec is moving definitely in the right direction. Go back to the look. I honestly can't tell you, if I had to put this down, that this would be a Forge Tec. This is a really, really exciting new upgrade that Cobra's done. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to launch in December in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, if not January, but I want to say December. So I think this is going to really do well in the SA market. What I've seen with the average guys walking in here, they're on the faster side to the rest of the world. South African, if you look at the South African population, big into rugby, big into sports, I think all in all we are faster than the rest of the world generally. I'll see 15, 16, 17 handicap, swinging at 95 miles an hour with the 7-iron. So with this low spin golf club, I think it's going to do well in the SA market. Listen, I'm going to try put my back into it and see if I can get it to 190. Do we have 190 in me? 185. I think I'm just a 185 guy. Okay, it's out of the middle. Little left, 185 again. That one felt hotter. Face, 188. You're 2 meters away. You're 2 meters away, guys. Okay, that is as good as I can hit it. I think we're gonna finish on that one. 89 miles an hour. Club head speed, 196. 4-2 spin, 129 ball speed. I think Mornay behind the camera is getting a lot jealous. He's gonna tell me he wants a set of these because he lacks distances at times. So, very, very, very impressed. That, just to clarify, that is the best one I've hit. Would I say it's a flyer? No. Based off the way I hit it, was a clean strike. I am putting my back into it. Like I said, I don't do this on the golf course, but in the review, I want to see how far it goes. I want to see how good and bad I hit it in strikes, to have a look at the difference in distances. Listen, if you're looking for a low spinning distance club that is super easy to hit, it's got a sleek design, it's got a player's look and feel to it because it's a full forged head. I wouldn't say don't look any further because there's some other brands that are really good out there, but this is going to do very well. And I think Cobra has done a really good job if we had to go back to the OG Forge Tech that they first brought out. I've seen the new Forge Techs come out over the years, and beautiful club, but it was quite bulky, and it was a distance golf club, super easy to hit, did go a mile. But I think with this sleeker look, feel, the changes they've made to the construction of the head, super well done to Cobra. If I had to give this an honest rating, it's going to seem flawed because I can't really find fault in it. I mean, it's my shaft in here. It's literally a player's looking club, which is what I look for with a bit of forgiveness. I use the T150s. That's in my bag. And I love those irons. Best irons I've played with to date, to be honest. I'm not just saying that because I play with them. But all in all, from a look perspective, I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. I've never given something a 10. I don't think I ever will, to be honest. But 9.5 out of 10 for look. Feel is also up there, 9.5 out of 10. It feels a lot better than the older Forge Tech. The older Forge Tech and older gens at times were quite clicky. This, I wouldn't be able to say that this is a hollow body construction head. It really doesn't feel like that. So well done to Cobra for that. And then performance, as you can see by the performance, I'm also going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. So I think one of my best reviews in terms of rating, but I can't find a fault. And I know based off history, and this is quite a important talking factor. If we go back to the older Forge Techs, the older P790s, I'm trying to think what else. Let's use those two brands for example. We all know that those clubs had a sweet spot where one out of 20 or 50, you hit it 20 meters further, which is a flyer. I don't think today I hit a flyer. We can see my club head speed has increased from the beginning to the last shot. So from 84, 85 miles an hour to 89. I am jumping on it. I'm trying to test boundaries. I'm trying to hit perfect shots, but I'm also trying to miss it. And, you know, I'm trying to go at it, which generally when I do that, I miss it or I hit a poor swing. And I want to measure the difference between poor and good and see the difference, because we don't want a 20-meter gap between good and bad. And which we saw that today. So my bad swing went 5 meters shorter than the good one I hit earlier. So if people think that that last one was a flyer, I honestly feel like it wasn't. It was just a good swing. It was the best struck one today. I jumped at it. I went after it. So just to touch on that talking points, because I think it's very, very important to talk about that based off history with some of these clubs and other manufacturers as well. So really, really good rating, guys. I'm well impressed. I think this iron is going to do well. Well done to Cobra. And super excited to get this into my customers' hands. I think they're going to enjoy it a lot. And let's see, when this club launches, maybe we try the Forge Tech in another review and give that a nice, honest review as well.